Hi, this is Simon Leung back with G Live, the first G Live of 2022. So a very happy new year to all of you. If you are joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. And along with the first G Live of 2022, we also want to introduce to you, if you're not aware already, of the first Groove Digital Presents, otherwise known as GDP, of 2022 as well. And so if you haven't had the opportunity to do so, I want to invite you to, of course, as always, connect with us on social media. If you're not already a part of this official Groove CM Facebook group, we invite you to come here, join us, turn on those notifications, because when it comes to all the announcements such as the GDP Groove Digital Presents that I'm talking about, you will find a lot more information right over here as well. Now, I'll get more into the GDP in just a moment, but first and foremost, a quick reiteration. I see many of you starting to join us already. Great to see all of you. So once again, Happy New Year to you, Shamil and Pauline. It's been a while. We also have Guy Green saying Happy New Year as well. And of course, Tak Tak Corvera is in the background. So if you want to say hi to her, feel free to do so. So hopefully you've enjoyed your holiday break. I know that it's been pretty quiet around the Groove community for the past several days, and that's because everybody, including the Groove community members and the team and everybody else all the way to the top, they have been enjoying their time off with their family, with themselves. It's the holidays. And so with all of that, it obviously means that we are preparing to rest up for an amazing, amazing year. Are you ready for an amazing year? Are you ready to get to work and make everything amazing to start to happen? If you are, type in the word amazing inside of the comments, because as part of Groove, we do amazing things all the time. And one of the first things that we are getting ready to do for you is, of course, the continuation of the GDP that I'm talking about. Okay, so if you scroll down just a little bit, in fact, right here inside of our group, what you're going to notice is a couple of the different featured posts over here. So if you scroll a little bit to the right, you would notice that we have all these different GDP webinars, which basically feature guest experts, our friends in the business, in a lot of different spaces, who basically are there to give us additional value in the Groove community. So from time to time, you will notice that we do have all these different guest experts who are featured in these different webinars. Now, of course, 2022 has just started. We're only into day 3, but we are wasting no time at all. And we're having our next webinar, which also happens to be the first webinar of 2022, this coming Wednesday. Okay, now keep in mind, this is G Live, this is Groove Live, which means that we're now switching to EST time zone. And so once you're here, I'm actually not sure how many of you have been receiving the 12 days of Christmas emails. Have you been receiving those emails, by the way? If you have, type in the word emails inside of the comments, because if you've been receiving all these emails from Groove about the first day of Christmas, the second day of Christmas, you would know that we featured Groovezilla in Santa Claus outfits saying the gift of goals. Okay, and so with all of that, each and every single one of those emails, they're actually all promoting this coming Wednesday's webinar, once again, in EST time zone. And it's not just any webinar. It's not just with any guest expert. It's not just about any other old topic. It's actually something called a gift giving webinar. Do you like gifts, by the way? If you like gifts, type in the word gifts inside of the comments. If you want to learn more about this webinar, once again, I invite you to come to our Facebook group over here. And this very first one that is featured, what you can do is you can actually click on this particular featured post. And once you click on it, it will open up a brand new page where it will share with you exactly what it is that this gift giving webinar is all about. So as you can see, on the 25th of December, quite fitting on Christmas Day, it says, we want to invite you to a free and a very special gift giving webinar on January 5th, 2022, which just so happens to be just 2 days away from now. Okay. And keep in mind, yes, it will be at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, which is 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, 5:30 p.m. GMT. So for those of you who might be in the Southeast Asia time zone, GMT +8, just like myself, unfortunately, this will be at about 1:30 a.m. for us the following day. So I don't know about you, but I'm excited about this enough to stay up that late and to stay up for it and to watch exactly what happens, because just like all of you, I am at the edge of my seat wanting to know what all these gift giving webinar stuff is all about as well. So regardless of what time zone that you're in, I invite you to, if you can, stay up for it, because it's going to be amazing. Okay, so go ahead and check out this entire post if you want. But the one thing that I think that all of you would want to be most interested about is to find out more exactly what this gift giving webinar is all about. So if you can see on the screen, I'll blow it up for you just a little bit so that you can see it a little bit more clearly. Okay, you can go to grooveover.to/gift giving webinar. Once again, that's grooveover.to/gift giving webinar that you can see right over here. Okay, once you are there, you will be able to click on this link, and then you will be redirected to this page where it says at the very top, register now. Don't miss this one-time event this Wednesday, January 5th at 12:30 p.m. EST. And so for all of us, again, who are in Southeast Asia, or maybe in the Malaysia time zone, GMT +8, Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Philippines, Taiwan, China, okay, it will be 1:30 a.m. on January 6th. A very funny dates, but we're not going to get into any of that anymore, right? But regardless, convert that into your own time zone. And with all of that, I would probably say definitely register for yourself for this webinar, because as you can see here, it is this Wednesday only, a very special gift giving webinar where you will be able to see exactly what you will get right here. As you scroll down the page, what we will cover during this training: learn how Groove is going to help you grow your #1 business asset. Number 2, discover how to effectively manage your team. And number 3, make the next year, which just so happens to be this year, your best year yet. Remember, the best is yet to come. So if this is your best year ever, well, in 2023, 2024, 2025, all of those will just continue to snowball to become bigger and better as well. That's why we don't say best year ever. We say best year yet. Are you ready to have your best year yet? If you are, type in the words best year yet inside of the comments as well. Now, just to backtrack a little bit, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about when I made that little side joke about January 6th being a special date, go ahead and Google it if you're not, living in the US, because back in 2021, January 6th, like I said, I'm not going to get into it because it's political, it's very controversial. Just Google it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And for those of you who do know what I'm talking about, well, let's create a new January 6th anniversary, which is going to be more positive and more auspicious and more fortunate for all of us. It is something that is within the Groove community. We all want to make sure that we are here to help each other out as well. All right, so with that, this is pretty much all of the updates that I have for you. Make sure that if you haven't already, come back to this Groove CM official Facebook page, where you will find this post about the gift giving webinar, and this is an event that you're not going to want to miss. All right, so as we close off this particular first session of GLIVE 2022, let's take a look back, shall we, into 2021. I know that it's been a crazy year for all of us. It's been even a crazier last several days. Many people have been enjoying their breaks, a very well-deserved breaks. But as you know, and as we mentioned, tons and tons have been happening in preparation for what is to come in 2022, which includes this actual event. Okay, so definitely click here to register now if you haven't already, to attend this very special gift giving webinar, because this is where it all starts. This is where 2022 starts for all of us inside of the Groove community and beyond. Do what you can to be there. Like I said before, I'm also looking forward to all the surprises. I have no idea what this is going to be all about. The only thing that I can tell you is that if you have been around over the last, a couple of months, you will probably recognize this gentleman by the name of Ridgely. He was actually the host for GrooveCon, which happened, I believe, in early November, right before the marketers cruise. And so he was the host who was on the stage and doing a really great job, hosting the entire event. So you will actually get to see him as a part of the Groove team, as doing something really cool. And he's going to share with us exactly how we can make 2022 absolutely awesome, leveraging on the power of Groove, as well as our amazing software, our founders, our team members, and everybody else. Are you excited to be there? Will you be there? If you will, and you're excited, type in a big fat yes inside the comments, and I look forward to seeing you there as well. All right, so with that, again, that is all the updates that I do have for you right here, right now. Once again, thank you very much to Talk for, helping us out in the background. We also see a few of our friends here. Madhu, great to see you. He's saying 2021, a year of disruption of the old to create the new, and 2022, yes, absolutely, will be a lot better. We also have Guy Green here. Tyra is also saying Happy New Year to everybody. May you and your family have a prosperous New Year and beyond, watching from YouTube TV. Fiona is also joining us. Chanel is also saying best year yet. And we also have some friends, new friends. It looks like Andrew, nice to meet you. And Pauline, great to see you once again. And we also have some Facebook friends who don't yet have their names and their account authorized with StreamYard. So if you can do us a favor, go to the link that you see in the ticker below, grooveover.to/authorize. And the next time that you do say hi, then we'll be able to see your name as well as your smiling faces. But regardless of the case, we know that this is going to be amazing. It's going to be so cool. 2022 is going to be absolutely awesome. Are you going to be a part of the awesomeness? If you are, type in the word awesome inside the comments. Thank you, Madhu, and thank you, Stuart, for also joining us, and Harold is also joining us as well. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all of the updates that I have for you right here, right now. Keep in mind, yes, it is just the beginning. We're just starting the brand new year. So make sure that you don't miss out on any amazing announcements that we have coming up very soon. And the way that you're going to do that is if you subscribe to our channel, like us on our Facebook pages, join us inside of our Facebook groups, turn on those notifications so that you don't miss out the next time that we do go live, have bonuses, have announcements, invitations to the next big webinar, or whatever it is that you should not miss, because this is where you're going to find out about all of it first. All right, so until next time, take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you on the inside right here on GLive. Happy New Year. You gotta get into the groove.